We are back. This is NDS, the beginning of Season 8. What better way to begin than with a quick shootout? Get to know some of our drivers in here. And we get to see some action back on track. A quick little 25-lap event to get us started. Canadian Lux on pole. And all 24 drivers that have made it here today. I mean, it is a special day down in Alabama as the pace car pulls off. Canadian Lux is going to lead this field through the tri-oval, not where the start-finish line is, but welcome to Season 8, and it begins with a green flag in the Powerade Shootout. Get this underway. I see the 9 get down into the first turn there. See some 3 wide. That's Misty Viper and Ringo on top of 3, but the middle lane begins to form up. Born Ready in the new number 1, seeing his way through. And plenty of new faces and new numbers. Like that one racer in the 10. Kind of a clever throwback to Season 4 and hoping to recapture some magic of making it further in the playoffs than what he did last season. Toad Warrior, 91. Kind of an unconventional pick as he's getting past what is now Cody Goforth in the 60. Looking to lead this race. Jake back in the 77. And not that far behind, Angel Madfia taking up a 71 this season. You see a lot of familiar faces lining up down low. Hyperdrive, Seto, RBV, and Eric Monaco all running the same number as last season as the front begins to spread out whether or not they're wanting to go high or low. But I think the big thing is surviving the pack. A lot of these drivers will use this as kind of like a practice session to see what they can do in the draft. Plenty of 3 wide action. Zentz in the 88. A very unconventional choice here, but we got problems already. The 11 has some sort of issue. That is RS the anime guy. New gamer tag, but not rolling pretty well here. He's trying to get it back up to speed. We'll catch up with him later as that breaks up the pack. All the way back to Team Duke in the 21. Going to struggle to catch back up at the front. But the guys, they're still getting it working here. Still plenty of 3 wide. Eric Monaco currently at top. As they're leaving RBV out to dry up top. Hello. And the second pack ain't doing that much nicer to KSS VSS in that 4. Seeing Born Ready and Canadian Lux. They're in the back just trying to keep draft and not fall back too far. They could probably catch back up. If you're like Ben McDonald, you can lead the group. Just got to get past Macaroni, one of our fantasy drivers that made the field in the 48. The other one being Darkest Presence in the 44. Fantasy drivers denoted by their triple-digit designations. And the 11 is on pit road. Not sure if he'll get back out there. I guess the silver lining here is this is not for points, as another driver is going to be glad it's not really for points, is the 9, Canadian Lux, kind of getting left behind as Born Ready and KSS are pushing in this tail of the draft to get back up with the leaders. So dropping a couple cars, just the natural progression of a race at Talladega. There's going to be plenty of Talladega action to kick off the seasons, as usual. Looking back here, a couple unconventional numbers drivers working together. Krugermeyer's 12 and Misty Viper in the 40. Both drivers are working together here, just trying to take it easy. Look who's not taking it easy is everybody up top in the 3 wide situations here. What a mess this is all becoming. Toad Warrior moving to the top of 3. Watch what line you take going into this turn, as that could really decide what happens. The 38. Oh! Hey, look who's back out on track. It's RS, the anime guy. He's getting picked up by the main draft, and Ben McDonald and Tiger Man are running away with this one, as the others will get back up to speed here. I mean, look, even Canadian Lux is back with the gang. The problem is I don't think RS, the anime guy, has speed even with these drafting here, so this is kind of like a preview for what's to come in the main event. A slower card kind of dictating the pace here. And remember, you just got to suck up and deal with it, even if this happens. So a lot of the drivers back here not having a good time. I'd say Cody Goforth and Canadian Lux getting it the worst. And Hyperdrive has kind of assembled a coalition. A little bit of trusted drivers to be here. And now would be a good time to talk about the new alliance system we have, or technical teammates out here. So Hyperdrive, kind of glad he's got the 88 and 71. Zentz and Angel Madfia part of a group here. And Jake and Toad also racing together under the same banner. All right, they just aren't like wanting to race with each other, but other groups are definitely working their way to the front here. It's a lot of isolated racing. Normally, you'd see a caution come out when they're all together, but when they're spread out like this, it's tough to come by. And let's see, Hyperdrive is knocking about, oh, they're like full sending it, as both Ben McDonald and Tiger Man have not been working together. They're kind of not doing what they should be doing at all and just dropping back. As Brogan, 99, paving the way just to get as much as he can, but those slower cars are just providing. He can't just blitz by the 38 when he's side by side with the 97. Got about eight cars here. That's enough to do battle. Any one of them can win it if they just keep it off each other and keep it green. Group 2 back to Darkest Presence. Everyone here is working with each other, but they also want to catch back up. Then you got Born Ready, Monaco, Seto, and RBV. All 4 of them should be trying to line up. Canadian Lux and Cody Goforth have lost all contact with the draft, as you see where the 11 is in comparison to the leaders. Nope, 71 wants to go up there. Yeah, but he's going to get hung out there. 77's in there. And just looking at the gap, seeing that even if the second group is trying to get there, not sure if they can get there in a, say, reasonable amount of time, give or take. Misty Viper, Team Duke are currently leading that push. But these guys, now that they have more cars are a name, they have more efficiency on this drafting, so they could pull away. When it was just Ben and Tiger Man, they couldn't do anything against the 5, but now that they're all 7 working together, you can kind of see what they've got. Ben McDonald swinging down low. He's got help. But now they're just, the more they go 3 wide, the less helpful it is. So Toad Warrior 75 and Brogan 99 are both just running up there. They need to get down. That's what happens. But all the time they waste is just going to help that group behind. But if they go side by side, that also wastes their time as well. The 21 wasting time passing the 40. But they're closing in. Like, you can tell they're closing in. It's going to happen. Kind of the reunion of the pack here. But the 11 in the distance, that's going to be a challenge for all the lead lap drivers here. Toad Warrior. He's getting in line. They're all getting down there. Honestly, look at this. This is a lot of I don't expect them to cooperate much longer, but they are doing it. Oh, if Brogan wanted to make the move, Toad Warrior didn't want to be the one marooned on the outside. So here they come. They're both going to have to find a line around the 11. Ben goes a little high. Low for Toad. Oh, low contact. A 66 of fucking Ringo, dude, made a little contact there. As now that one racer on the high side. He's going to be the one messed up. You know, this really benefits Krugemeyer really making her way into the main group with a chance to really run away with the leaders. That one racer is currently battling around the 11, but it's going to lose the draft, so tough time for the 10. You hate to see it. Oh, we got a smoker. That's the 9 of Canadian Lux. They done blew up. And it's going to be our first DNF of the race. And now, if you're like the second group, you're back where you started. Not where you want to be at all. We're 3 wide. Honestly, that's terrible if they're 3 wide in the very back, since look at how far back that gets Toad. The exact type of shit you don't want to end up doing. It played out surprisingly tame for one of our duels. Brogan wanted to go higher on the 33, but there was just nothing. No room there. Look, what are they doing? They are bunched up in some sort of way. God, this is absolutely not where you want to be. Good Lord. Brogan has been wanting to go 4 wide outside, but just doesn't have the help. That's insane to think that they just goofed off for that long. And I think the worst part is they're even still pulling away since they have more manpower in the first pack. There's 9 of them. It's absurd. Yeah, they can still goof off and still pull time on that. That's ridiculous. Take a look back. These 4, they've all found their way. Doing themselves a good job. They're going to catch that one racer. 60 of Cody Goforth. He lost his only partner. And now just kind of running on his own. Yeah, that's the 9, the only one out. I don't think it's over yet. Like, the way these guys are racing, they might do something. But any one of these guys can do it. Like, these smaller packs, honestly, race pretty cool. The big packs have their own appeal to them, but the smaller packs, what they do is they just are more racy. Big packs just kind of, like, they just blow up eventually and wreck. But look at all the not wrecking that our drivers have been doing this race. On a plate track, that is commendable. And right now, it is the Fast 9 currently trying to pull away and keep pulled away from these guys. Both the fantasy drivers are still in the second pack. A little bit of aggressive racing there from KSS, but nothing too out of the ordinary so far. Take a look on board with the 12. You can see how close it is. Like, each lane. Oh, I don't think the 12 can get low since there's the 38s there. That's for 77, my bad. One of those drivers was there. Here comes Hyperdrive down low. As soon as the 38 gets clear there, they're going to fill that hole. Oh, what's the 77 doing? I think the Toad Warrior kind of respectfully backed out of that one. Did not want any part of that. And Group 2 is still doing their thing. I think they're coming up on RS Fast and 11 again. They got one more appearance in him. He's got one more in him. So this is what's going to come down for these guys. And a lot of the veterans are setting up for that move in particular. The 97, Ben McDonald's been out front for a while. Jake, he's going to get blocked. 12 of Krugermeyer still got some left. Can get a big push and get through. Could find the right lane around. Oh, but they're going to catch him in the middle of a corner. This could be bad. It's got to jump up or hold it. Oh, Ben's going to jump up. It kind of killed the momentum, though. Oh, now he's going to go block the 33. That's going to kind of let Ben get a little bit on his own. And the speed difference is substantial here. Oh, Tiger Man really wanted it, and that's going to screw them both. 4 to go, and it's still crazy back there. Tiger Man finding his way on the low side. With how thinned out they are, I think this is going to be the battle for the front here. Watch out. There's only about 7 of them here. And single file, there's probably more than 7, but I think time's going to run out before they can get there. So this is the sprint to the finish. Brogan still in control as he moves down. Take the lead here with 3 to go. Look at how close the 91 is. Just need to stay with it. They go through the corner. Looking at how close Zentz is. You do not want him to make the move. You need to make the move. But the problem is, if you don't make it now, he's going to. That's what happened. Zentz made the move because Toad didn't. It was too early for Toad to make the move, so he stayed in line, and it did work out. He got the draft off Brogan to keep there. With how little energy in the main pack, this could be the 42's race to lose. Misty Viper going for a top 10 still. Toad Warrior needs help down low with 2 to go. And here comes Angel Madfield. Look at him go. Looking low. Just pushing low. That's what you need. Ben McDonald, we know he's got a very good car here today. Toad goes high. They're going to stay in their 2 lanes. The pack back here. More or less organizing. There's Jake now. When he's coming out turn 4, he has to make the right move. And he makes the wrong move as soon as I say that. Ben McDonald with a huge shove down the straight. White flag. And Ben is going to take the opportunity and go right there with it. A 12. Just waiting to make the right move. Zentz might try it again. Remember, we saw him trying to get underneath the 91 and it didn't work. That's the thing. Zentz doesn't have the speed. And that's what happened for 12. Right in there. Ben McDonald's going to have to play one final defensive maneuver. Off of 4. Nobody goes. Oh, but 12. A little too late. And down the front, Ben McDonald's going to win the shootout. Big moves here. And that's everybody back to 16th. Seto, that one racer. RBV. Well, we lost Born Ready and Monaco along the way. Cody Goforth running 22nd. RS, the anime guy, 23rd. Where is Ben McDonald? An interesting showing. I would say they didn't wreck. Breaking up the packs keeps them from wrecking, but it's different flavor of racing. Whether or not you think that's cool is not up to me, but here we are, final results. And that is all we have today. Bye-bye.